Greetings and welcome to Careful Conversations at the Kitchen Table. My name is Jane Barton. I serve as the Caregiving Ambassador for AARP, the sponsor of this program. And I certainly want to thank you for swinging by the kitchen table today to talk about some very important aspects of the caregiving journey, caregiving from the inside out. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that is listening. I think listening is such a gift. And we need to remind ourselves when we are companioning people who are challenged by aging and illness that listening is oftentimes one of the greatest things we can offer to the people that we're caring for. Now I'm sure, just like me, you are caring or have cared for someone in your family or perhaps a friend. And maybe you already recognize the power of listening. But it's always good to have a little bit of a reminder because we live in a society that loves to multitask, and it seems as if we are scheduled 24/7. And if we are to listen well, we have to recognize that we must be intentional as well as attentive to the other person. And that takes time, and sometimes it takes some patience. Now, listening is more than just a set of skills. I'm not disparaging many of the training programs out there to develop certain listening skills. Those are important. But I think listening is more. I think listening is actually an art. And I learned this at the feet of my mother when I was growing up. My mom was the quintessential listener, and she was known for her ability and her willingness to listen to others. When I was growing up, my dad worked at the local university, and my brother was 3 years older than I, so he would go off to school. And before I started elementary school, I had the privilege and the honor to companion my mom when she would go visit our neighbors. And every morning she would stop by one of our neighbors' homes to have a cup of hot tea and to listen to them. Now, I still don't know how she knew exactly which neighbor needed her the most, but she discerned that in some way. And I remember watching her. She would sit there and listen to the joys and the sorrows, the hopes and the fears of our neighbors, and rarely would she say a word. And she never tried to fix the situation for them. She allowed them to articulate whatever it is they needed to say and to discover their own truth within. And every time we would leave their home, they would hug my mom and say, "Thank you, you have no idea how much you helped me." Now, as a child, that was always a mystery to me because I wondered, well, Mom didn't do anything. She never said anything. How could that have been helpful? But as I have matured and looking back on those experiences, I truly get it now. Listening is about being that non-anxious presence, allowing people to be heard, giving them the gift of your presence and your silence oftentimes. So this is just a reminder as you companion your family and your friends and perhaps your clients. When you feel as if you have nothing to offer, recognize that the most compassionate gift we can offer, the most caring gift we can offer another person, is our listening ear, our compassionate heart, and the opportunity for them to be heard. So I want to thank you once again for swinging by the kitchen table. It's always a delight to see you. If you have additional questions, need some resources, please check out the Caregiving Resource Center offered by AARP, or perhaps check out my website, Cardinal Life. Both web addresses will be noted at the end of this video. It certainly is my pleasure, hopefully, to reconnect with you in the future, and until our paths cross again, I wish you and yours many blessings. Take good care.